We are saddened to announce the death of Teresa St. Marthe, also known as Yaya Flora O'Donnelly, of Montsepa, Grand Riviere, Groseille. She passed away at the OKEU Hospital on Sunday, 15th June 2025, at the age of 75, left to mourn her husband, Augustin St. Marthe. Her only daughter, Sibylla Marius, employed at Johnson Hardware. Her sons, Joseph Saint-Just, also known as I Will, Fat Man, a weed eater, maintenance man. Kelvin Saint-Just, also known as Jakes, a barber at Redwy and Marigot Bay. Lindy Saint-Just, Dwight Saint-Just, all at Montsepa. Grandchildren, Destiny Saint-Just, Wendy Saint-Just, Joachim Saint-Just, Rod C.J. Marius, Howard Javid Marius, Gary Joseph, Jonathan Joseph, Shanna Jean-Baptiste, Kerry Peter, Terry Peter, Kenny Peter, Johnny St. Hill, Annalie Casey Edward, Jaden J. Mark, Lyndon Saint-Just, Jarrell Cadet, Ronaldo Saint-Just, Ronaldinho Saint-Just. Great-grandchildren including Sanjay George Dujon Cox, sisters Jacinta Williams, also known as Jo, and Anne Saint-Just, also known as Sino, both of Boisden. Brenda Williams of Martinique, Mary Bernard, Josephine Bernard, Catherine Bernard, Lena Bernard, Francisca Bernard, Teresa Bernard, all of Corinth. Brothers, Julian William, also known as War and Family, Simon William, also known as Malu, Jerry and Family, Julius Papi, also known as Enoy and Family, Bernard William, all of Boisden. Philip Bernard, Apostle John Bernard, Joseph Bernard, Robert Bernard, Linus Bernard, Thimber Bernard, all of Corinth. Daughters-in-law, Paula St. Marthe, Rosalind Fenelon. Sisters-in-law, Lisbeth Williams, Mariana Emmanuel, Veronica Bernard, Fanny, Rubina Louis. Nieces including Tina William, Saraya William, Lucian Flavius, also known as Shirley, Lisa Donnelly, Bettina Louisier, all of Boisden, Anthea Saint-Just Bray of Lac Flamingo. Nephews including Cain Pappy, Venus Pappy, Thimbert Pappy, Meltus William, all of Boisden. Also left to mourn children of her deceased aunt, Benedict Merville, children of her deceased aunt, Philemon Emilia, children of her deceased aunt, Henrietta Charles, children of her deceased aunt, Egyptian Bernard, children of her deceased aunt, Agnes Hippolyte. Cousins including Viola Saint-Just, Stella Saint-Just, both in Barbados, Maureen Edwards, Bernadette Etienne, both in the U.S. Godchildren including Melvin Monrose, Sandy Joseph, both of Montsepa, Maximus Philip in Barbados. Special mentions, Magdalene Minville of Goodlands, her stepmother, Mariana Bernard, Joseph Marius, also known as Herod, Henry Plant Joseph, also known as Twop Chasse, Gabriel Matti Philgen, also known as Noki, Veronica Addy, Catherine Philgen, Philemon Solomon, Mary Sinol, Philemon Alfred, Robert Alfred, Esther Merville, Alfred, also known as Sobia, Brian Alfred, all of Monsepin, Gertrude Ragunanan of Balata, Gibson Winter, also known as Doe of Tetmon Grand Riviere, Trevor Jules, Miss Roseanne, a vendor of the Grand Riviere bus stand, minibus driver Route 1D, especially Hazel, Vroy, Steve, Anini, Melly, and Alan, the Saint-Gis, Sinol, Philogène, Simeon, and Emilia family of Monsepin, the Marius family of Degazon and Piat, all her shop customers and patrons, all her friends at the fish market in Vieux-Fort, the entire community of Monsepin, many other family and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Teresa St. Marthe, also known as Yaya Flora or Donnelly, will be held on Saturday, July 26 at 2 p.m. at the Glad Tidings Pentecostal Church, and the body will be laid to rest at the Groseilliers Cemetery. Persons attending the funeral are asked to wear floral or bright colors. Note: transportation will be leaving Monsepin at 1:15 p.m. for the funeral. May her soul rest in peace.